Imagine having to leave your home with only the clothes on your back. Picture a child in this situation. You can't take any toys, books, blankets, anything, just the clothes you are wearing. That would be scary, and this is more prevalent than what you may think. Homelessness happens for many reasons, as we have learned through our Bearing Hope project. I've experienced homelessness myself, so this is an issue that is very special to me. My FCCLA group was asked to volunteer for our school district's McKinney-Vento Homeless Liaison, and we said yes. What is your definition of homelessness? Is it someone living on a street corner in an abandoned building, tent, or shelter? Actually, our chapter learned that homelessness is a person who does not have a fixed, regular, or adequate nighttime residence. We learned it could be someone staying in a hotel because their house burned, or it could be someone moving in with their grandmother because they were evicted from their apartment. Even more sad, a parent and child seeking temporary housing at a shelter due to domestic violence. We have 64 students in the McCracken County School District who are experiencing homelessness. The district's homeless liaison, Miss Jessie Vassar, came and spoke to our class one day about her program. She thinks that number may be much higher than 64, but it is sometimes hard for her to identify every child needing services. She told us the main reasons for homelessness are the lack of rental properties in our area and domestic violence. She said under the McKinney-Vento law, students are allowed to stay in the school district they were enrolled in before losing their shelter. She said we bus students from neighboring districts in order to keep them in a familiar surrounding. She told us about how she has a care package to give to each of her students when she visits them for the first time. It is a backpack filled with small necessities so the students can go to school the next day. She was looking for something small she could include in order to comfort the child. A child leaving a stable residence without any toys at all will need something they can hold and hug and is their own. I loved dolls growing up, but I wanted to choose a gender-neutral toy, so we came up with bears. Our project then became Bearing Hope. We set a goal to make 30 bears because that was the number of elementary students in Ms. Vassar's caseload. We knew this would take a group effort to get everything done, so we brainstormed what we would need. We first needed a way to make 30 bears. Our advisor found a pattern that could be made on our school's embroidery machines. We made a prototype using material from a blanket, and it worked out so cute. We then thought it would be special if all of the bears could be made from gently used blankets, so we hosted a drive so everyone in school could get involved. We had several blankets donated and some Sherpa hoodies as well that were teddy bear fabric. This project has brought my group closer. Every person on my team chose a job based on their abilities. We had 3 team members who volunteered to run the embroidery machines. We had other members to trim, stuff, and sew on our regular machines. We had some to cut fabric and hand stitch the bears' heads onto the bodies. And we had some to volunteer to sweep and clean every day so we would be ready to start again the next school day. Everyone had a job equally important so we could reach our goal. We learned valuable lessons from this service project. Not only did we learn how to make teddy bears, it was so much bigger than that. Bearing Hope taught us how to contribute to our community. 30 teddy bears may not sound like something that would change the world, but for a child who has nothing, a small teddy bear may change the world for them. I'm reminding of a story I've heard in class one time of a man walking on a beach filled with starfish. He started throwing them back into the ocean one by one. Someone asked him, "What are you doing? You know you can never make a difference and throw all of them back." He picked up another starfish and threw it as far as he could into the ocean and responded, "I made a difference with that one." We made a difference with 30 children, and that makes us feel happy and satisfied.